Hey lovelies, my name is Hannah. You are welcome to Hannah's Signature YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to cut an off-shoulder bustier shoulder line, chest line, which is armhole line. I have the bust points line, that's the bust line. I have the under bust line and our half length, which is our basic measurement, which is 3 by 3. 3 here, width, and for the depth we use 3 as well. Then on the shoulder line, here, you come down by 1 inch here. Sometimes you can use 1.5, but here I'm using 1 inch. So we'll connect it to the neckline, like so. Then we'll divide whatever we have here into 2. Pressing the bust circumference is 40, so I'll be coming in by half an inch. I'm taking away 5 inches upward, so I'm doing 5 inches here, 5 inches here. You can go as low as 6 inches depending on what your clients want. I'll come here too. I'll take my 5 inches, which will serve as my upper chest line. Okay, so I'll connect it. A nipple to nipple rather is 7 inches. So 7 divided into 2 will give us 3.5 inches. So I'll take it this way. 3.5 inches here, 3.5 inches on the bust point, on the under bust here, and on the half length. So here now, for this person, under bust is 14.5 inches. I removed 0.5 inches to really cinch very well on the bust region. You understand? So now I drew the off-shoulder depth here. So I'll be taking the 3.5 up to this length, up to this level here. So I have 3.5 also here, and I'll connect them together. The bust is 40 divided into 4 is 10. So I'm going to fix the 10 here. So now let me connect this to the 10. Okay, I've connected the armhole line. So we're going to do under bust tightening and upper bust tightening on an off shoulder bustier. Okay, so to tighten the under bust and the upper bust line, this is what we're going to do here. I'll be doing 1 inch, okay, on the half length. On the under bust line, we'll take 1 inch here, 1 inch here also, and then we'll connect it with a straight ruler. Connected it with a straight ruler. We will now connect it with a curved ruler to the bust point, but we don't want it too sharp, so we can come down by 0.5 inch, okay, on this bust point. Okay, then up here too, you go up by 0.5. okay, so we don't have, normally our brow point, the center part is not sharp. Okay, so here just slightly curve it. Don't make this part too deep. Okay, don't make this part too, the midpoint, this middle part too deep. Just curve it, okay, so that you won't have excess. So for the other side, you can make that be kind of curvy, but not too curvy as well. Okay, you can see the difference. We'll go to the upper part. That's the upper part. We want to tighten the upper part too. So here on this part, on this upper chest line, you also divide 1 inch here, 1 inch here. Okay, so let's connect. Remember, here too, you go up by 0.5 inch. Okay, so you do what you did here to here. Okay, so you can see, let's find a way around it. Okay, then you blend it on the bust point. Come down by 2 inches for the bust dart. Okay, and you connect it straight to the bust point. Okay, let's first connect with our pencil. So let's take, I said the bust divided by 4 gives us 10 inches. So 10 inches here, this is the 10 inches. So what do we have in between this dot here? So we'll check it we have 0.5 here, so you put it back there. This person's upper chest, that's the 10 inches, so we'll divide it by 2, which will give us 5 inches. You take your 5 inches. Okay, this is our 5 inches. Our 5 inches there. Can you see it? This is our 5 inches. So we'll measure what we have in here. Whatever we take in here, we'll return it back there. So let's check what we have. We have 2 inches here, right? So we'll return back the 2 inches here. After the 5 inches will measure straight down. So this is it. We have our 5 inches back here. You can see it here. Still on the, the half inch we went in by. This is how I get my own offshoot, and it's really worked perfectly, without it showing your butt when you bend down. Now I'm not adding any sewing allowances. Okay, I'll be adding it on the fabric. So here around the bust, when we are shaping it, we can shape the under bust. Okay, so now let's go to the half length. Our half length is 33. 33 divided by 4 gives us 8.25. So we'll put our 8.25 here. So now we have 2 inches here. We took 2 inches here. We'll return it back 2 inches. Don't forget, whatever you take in here for the dart, make sure you return them back. Okay, so we have gotten this side. Let's now connect it together. And just come down again here on this. Just check the bust dart. Okay, the bust dart 2 inches, right? You can see we still have some inches here, so you can just come down properly now by 2 inches. Okay, for the bust dart, then connect it to the bust points. Okay, you can see the difference from here to here. That's why we are done with this side. Now let's go to the upper part. So for the neckline, what kind of shape do you want? For this person, I would like to do a sweetheart neckline for this person. You can see our shape is coming out beautiful. I don't want it too deep. From this point, let's do 7 inches. 7 inches. Okay, depending on what you want. If you want to take it down to the bust point, it depends on you. How revealing you want your bust points. Okay, so let's use our curved ruler. We'll connect it to this point. I have to use my free hand. Okay, you can as well use your free hand here. It's showing too curvy, so I have to use my free hand. Okay, let's go to the back. Then when we are cutting out, we'll cut out the neck, the shape of the neck we want. For the back, let's take our measurements. Okay, from this line here that demarcates the front from the back. Okay, this is the front, this is the back. So you go, the widest part of our front is the bust circumference. So the bust divided into 4 gives us 10. You put it here. Okay, then we'll add 1 inch for the dart. Okay, you put it here. Then another, let's just say 1 inch, which part of it will be for the zipper allowance. Okay, so that is it there. Now what do we have here? I'm showing you how to draft your back. So we have 12 inches. So let's take 12 inches upward. So 12 inches here too. Let's take 12 inches here too. So 12 inches here too. And let's connect it. So this is the 12 inches here. So now let's take our back measurements. For the back, we're not going to do something serious here. So for the back, remember the front, basic front width we did was 3 inches, okay? 3 inches, the normal, you come down by 1 inch, and then the shoulder, 15 inches divided by 2 is 7.5, okay? You come down to the armhole line, you take your 7.5 as well, then you connect them. So this is it now. Then on the shoulder line, here you come down by 1 inch here. Then you connect it to your neckline like so. Connect it here. Then you curve it like so. Remember, at the back, I usually we won't put zipper allowance here. At the back, I use half an inch, which is okay. Where by the time you use 2 inches to be too, sometimes to make the back too bulky. Okay, so I use half an inch for the zipper. Let me just put the zipper allowance for you. Half an inch for the zipper allowance for the back. Okay, half an inch here. Then we'll connect it. It's okay. Then you connect it to this one. Remember, there's a straight line. Okay. The bust 40 divided into 4 gives us 10. So this is a 10. So remember, you divide this armhole into 2. We have 8. We came down by 1 inch. Now we're left with 7. Divided by 2 gives us 3.5 here. So here you can just go in by 0.25. Okay, 0.25, or you can leave it that way. Then you connect it. So then you use your ruler to connect from here. Then you connect it to the, remember, 10 inches. So we're done with the back armhole. Let's do the back dart, nipple to nipple. The front was 3.5. For the back, I usually add 0.5 to mine, making 4 inches. Okay, so the back dart I do 4 inches instead of 3.5. Okay, so this part you can do 3.5, but I love to do 4 inches. So this is it. So here you can see the back dart. So for the back dart, you can take the back, for the back depth, that's for the off shoulder line. In front we came down by 5 inches. So remember, you come down by 5 inches to here for the upper chest. Okay, let's take the dart also up to this point. You can take it up straight. Okay, so we have 4 inches here too. So let's just connect it to the dart. Okay, so for this dart, you can just take it straight, half inch. Okay, the back, we don't need to make it curvy. You can just come here, half inch, take half inch here, half inch here. Okay, for the back dart. Then you come up here, half inch here, half inch here. Then you connect it. You can connect it straight too. So now, remember here we've added 1 inch to it. Okay, let me take it again. The bust is 40 divided into 4, gives us 10 inches. So this is the 10 inches here. The 10 inches here. Now remember, we've removed 1 inch here. We are going to return it here. Remember, our front upper chest line is 5 inches. That's 10. 5 inches at the back too. So now let's mark it there. So here we have 5 inches. So, and here we took 1 inch. Here we'll return it back. Here, 1 inch. This is our back, upper chest line. This is our back. So we are going to connect it again to the armhole line. Let's reconnect it. Not too curvy, okay? Here I've reconnected. The waist now is 33 divided by 4 gives us 8.25. So this is our 8.25. 8.25 here. Remember, we took 1 inch here for that. We are going to return it here. Return the 1 inch here for the dart. We're going to tighten the back at the zipper area. Then we're going to tighten the back too, because our back is not straight. Okay, so we are going to take in 0.5 inch here. So we're going to come in by 0.5 inch for the back tightening. Okay, you can see it here. So make sure whatever you take in here, return it back. Let's reconnect this back. Okay, I've used the straight ruler for that part. Okay, so we have done the back tightening now. Okay, so now let's take back the zipper allowance. We've taken 0.5 inch inward. So let's take back our zipper allowance. So here we still have 0.5 inch here. Then on the upper part, then the 0.5 inch here, we'll connect it to this one here with a straight ruler. So we have our zipper allowance. Let me use the red marker so you don't get confused. I don't really want the back too deep, So I'll go down by 1 inch here at the back. Okay, on the neckline. This is our neckline now. Go down by 1 inch for the back. Let's just do curve, you know, neckline at the back, like the back. So you can see the way it is now. Okay, for the back, we are ready. So now let's connect the back. This is it. All right, let's go back to the front, then we'll come back and cut this back. Let's go back to the front neckline. So remember, if we cut this way, one will be shorter than the other. Okay, so let's just curve our neck so that we'll be able to cut it out properly. Now you can see the front. Let's slash this part because we need to close our bust dart. Okay, let's open this part first, because if I just cut it out, one will be shorter than the other, and it will not balance. Okay, so see what I'm doing, just a bit shorter though. Okay, take it, use our marker. We don't really have much difference here. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm using my free hand. So use my French cut here. That's where we wanted. Okay, what we have now. So we have our neckline already. Okay, let's take this out first. So we are good to go here. I hope you understand it. So simple with this method. Okay, let's take this away. Before taking it away, let's take away the bust dart. Okay, should in case of any sharp part. So this is what I usually do. I just take away some from here, this way. Take some away from here, so I'll be able to get to the bust dart. So I'll just come to the bust dart. I'll take, you can see what I'm doing. Be careful not to cut through, okay? Okay, I think I'm okay that way. Then you close it up this way. You can see what I'm doing. After cutting it out, then you close it up this way. You can see we still have, you see why I left this part here, so I can, you know. Let's hold it down there. You hold it down, okay? So you can see, I'll show you the bust dart. You can see automatically to come here. So come to this point here. So let's hold it down with a paper tape. So here you can just blend. This is where blend and come in. Contouring and blend. You just blend this part, okay? Blend in so that you don't have any sharp. You can see what I've just done there. So you don't have any sharp edge here. You can see. Okay? So now here too, let's redraw our line here because we can't leave it like this. Okay? So take it up from here. We are returning what you can see the short edge here. We are returning it. Sorry, not the upper part. So you just come here, take it in. You can see what I've done. You can see the line now. So we're taking it now. So now let's cut it out. You can see. Have you seen it? Okay, this is the little that we added back to it. So let's cut back out this dart. Take out this dart here. Be careful. Okay, taking this out. So I'll take the dart away here. So make sure you don't have any sharp edge here. Okay, you can see this part. Let me take everything out so you can see here. Then we'll go to the back. So this is the front. The front is ready. Remember to label it. This is the center front. We'll write CF. Okay, and this is the center back. Okay, we'll write sorry. This is the side front. Okay, center front, side front. So we'll SF. Let's go to the back. Let me cut this part out. The back. Okay, let me take this Remember, we don't need this any longer. This, so we're taking it out. We take it out from here. We already here on this pattern. We already have our zipper allowance. Okay. To do next. Let me just cut it out. Okay. You can see we're almost done. So now, you can see here. If I cut out this neckline, by the time I want to sew, I'll have a problem here. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Now do it this way. We can do it this way. You can see what I'm saying. The other part is looking, you know. You can see. You see, imagine cutting it out without doing this. We're gonna have a big problem there. So let's now reshape the back. Okay. Let's reshape it. Okay, I have done that. You can see now. So you can see, so by the time I cut this out, I cut this out too. By the time I'm sewing them back, I'll have them together. Alright, our pattern is ready. So now don't forget to label the back too. The back CB, and this is the side back. Okay, side back, this is the SB. Okay, now remember to draw your green line. Okay, with this you can see the front pattern is ready and the back pattern also is ready. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Please like, comment and share. Bye.